Hey guys, Hack Guru here, coming at you with another book review. It's my dog. So I'm reviewing today the Operator Handbook, which is for Red Team, Open Source Intelligence, and Blue Team. You could use this book as a pen tester. It's a good desktop reference for that, or even as a system administrator. Yeah, I could see one of those using this book. And it's just full of all these neat commands. It's an example of some of the pages that I have folded. These are common Windows ports. And we have Windows commands. It also has the same for Linux and Mac. So, and then T-Shark, Terminal Shark. That's just the terminal version of Wireshark. And it's hard to remember commands for T-Shark. Then you have Tmux that lets you run other terminals inside one terminal window, which is great. It's hard to remember the commands for that. Then you have Shodan. These are just some of the pages I folded, by the way. Shodan has a command line interface too, and these are just some of those commands. And then I have Nmap folded too, because I actually prefer Nmap to Shodan. Let's see what other good tools are in here. Yeah, I folded pages just for you guys too, so I could share the best content. So maybe if you want to get this book, you know exactly what's inside. Malware repositories. I actually saw a question on Reddit recently where someone was looking for like data sets on malware. I'm sure you could make some using these repositories, so that's useful. Then common Mac OS ports is just a bunch of pages like, for just the ports of Mac OS. Then Linux structure. If you're not used to Linux, this book actually has a short blip of information about each major directory. So that's the Linux file system there. And then these are common Linux ports. As you can see, there's a bunch of pages for this one also. So those are the common Linux ports in use. Let's see what else we have in here for you guys. Common Linux commands. You have file system commands and networking and process administration, permissions. Almost done here. IP ranges for IPv4 and IPv6. IP tables. That's another command you rarely use, but when you use it, it's really important. And these are just some of the Iptables commands here, because Iptables can be kind of hard to remember unless you use it a lot. Gitrob, that's one of the videos. I made a video on Gitrob. Find it funny that one's in here. And the last page I pulled to example is these are cryptocurrency ports. So say you had like some malware on the system and it was running a miner in the background for these cryptocurrencies, which is actually common nowadays. You'll see that malware today actually runs in the background, and these are some ports you could use if you wanted to test the system and see if it's on there. And CyberChef, a web app for analyzing and decoding data. So yeah, that's all I have folded for today, but there's a lot of other stuff in here too. Those were the common programs that I was into. That's what I use the book for. But it's just, it's a 300-page book on everything related to, on Red Team and Blue Team tools. So anyway, guys, that's my book review for today. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and check out my website, hackguru.tech. Alright, see you guys.